All right, first up, we're months after the Alappuzha-Kannur Executive Express train that was attacked by arsonists in April. Now, the train yet again that caught fire at the Kannur railway station at the wee hours on Thursday morning. Now, the incident that happened while the train was at a halt at the railway station, one of the train coaches that was gutted in the fire. However, no casualties that were reported. There has been CCTV footages that has also been accessed on how one unidentified individual seems to be carrying a can of a mysterious substance, and thereafter the fire that broke out on that coach. And as per the Kerala officials, initial reports have been suggesting foul play, and the fire is likely broke out because of some miscreant activity.
engine short circuit team
primarily, what does it show? Is it natural, or do you think there is some kind of arson or somebody purposefully did it?
Investigation is going on, sir. So far, no details are not revealed, sir. CCTV footage that the investigation team is working on it, sir. So far, details is not revealed. When the investigation will be revealed, sir. The fire likely to due to miscreant activity, sir.
Miscreant activity, sir?
Likely.
Okay.
Now, remember, this incident also is coming within the 2 months of the Kozhikode train arson, where on the 2nd of April, the accused, who was identified as Shahrukh, who had set allegedly the Alappuzha-Kannur Executive Express on fire, while it killed also 3 people. Later, the police revealed that the attack was well planned and the accused was said to be highly radicalized. There was an anti-terror law that was also invoked in the case. Meanwhile, in the view of the previous attack and now a similar kind of a train, and the same train that has been attacked on a similar basis, the BJP in the state has been saying that a terror angle cannot be ruled out.
Absolutely shocking. This is the second incident in last 3 months. The law and order situation is very the pathetic situation in Kerala. The total collapse of the law and order. The CPM government is not taking any action. One more thing, the incident happened is 100 meters near to a petroleum big tank. Same situation was in Elector also. There was a Indian Oil Corporation, so one big tank was there. In Kannur also same thing is happened. So the terrorist behind or the anti-national elements in Kerala is still very strong. The sleeping cells are very active. They are working with the support of the ruling dispensation in many places. Police and the authority is not taking any action against the terror groups. So this is very alarming and a very shocking incident.
Imran with us, joining us live right now. Imran, what do we make of this incident? And as far as the police investigating the case, are there any leads that they are picking up on who that individual was?
Well, the police are saying that at the moment the investigation is on. They are also trying to ascertain the identity of the person who was last seen boarding the coach, after which fire, the coach had, fire was seen in that coach, which was completely burned down. And but meanwhile, the initial report of the railways department says that it looks like a job of a miscreants who burned the coach there. And that's the initial report of the railway department is showing that it was not a short circuit or electricity. It was purposefully done by some miscreants. And what was the purpose, whether they're linked to any groups, that still is under investigation. As they say, the police, still they have not ascertained the identity of the person seen in the CCTV footage, wherein this Kannur Alappuzha Express train, which was standing in Kannur railway station, was burned. Thanks to the alertness of the railway officials, they managed to separate the different bogies. Otherwise, the entire train would have caught fire, is what railway officials are informing us. Initial report says that it's a case of someone purposefully, igniting fire in that coach. Who is that person and what is his identity, whether it's linked to any other group, is what is under investigation now.
Right, we are still looking at far as the investigation is also concerned, because there has been several round of CCTV footages also that has been accessed, and to look into that aspect itself is now the police have been on the lookout for this man, this suspect, who apparently set the train coach ablaze. Rahul Ishwar is with us. Rahul, what do you make of this yet another similar kind of an incident, however, taking place this time around? There have been no casualties or injuries that have been reported. Is this a job of a miscreant, or there is more to it?
This is very shocking. There needs to be a very detailed investigation, because anybody will naturally suspect that there is a pattern, and it is the similar train that was subjected to arson last time too. So I hope a very serious investigation is there. If there are any doubts of terrorism or any nefarious designs, we should know that, because we are all people who travel by train. So it's a very, very, very important thing, sensitive thing. People will get unnecessary panic. I hope an immediate inquiry, a very deep inquiry, and public should also know the truth. We should know whether there are any terrorist or miscreant design behind it, and that's very important.
Right. Rahul, thanks very much for your point of view, because Imran, coming back to you on that, there has been, however, political reactions that have been coming in. With the BJP leaders also suspecting that there could be a terror angle attached to it. Mr. KJ Alphonse is also with us, sir. Good afternoon to you. How do you read the situation of this incident being reported, sir?
I mean, it's very tragic at a place which used to be very, very peaceful once upon a time, where people coexisted. It's become so bad in terms of law and order. I mean, there is no security for people. And I think all this is a result of the radicalization of a certain community in that part of the country. And we saw a train being set on fire the other day, of course. Petrol being thrown on people and then set on fire. I think all this is part of an organized syndicate, which is part of a fundamentalist group. I mean, which has terror groups all over the place.
Right, sir. Well, sir, it remains a part of the investigation, as the police hasn't come out officially to call it as it was a terror angle involved on this or not. But thank you very much, Mr. Alphonse.